Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here, and happy Star Wars Day! Yes, today is May the 4th, and may the 4th be with you. Of course, by the time you actually see this video, it's not going to be May 4th anymore. It's probably going to be like a week or two afterwards, but that's just the way it goes here at cinemasickness.com. So anyway, I figured what a better way to spend May 4th, Star Wars Day, than by me showing you my Star Wars collection. So yes, we're taking another look into my collection, showing you my Star Wars collection, and this might take a little bit. I have a nice big stack here, four large stacks here of all my Star Wars cinematic media. Tons and tons of stuff here, a lot to show you, and I really hope I remember to grab everything to show you. Right as I was sitting down to shoot this video, I actually remembered 4 DVDs that I did not grab. There's just so much stuff in my collection. I mean, there's a lot more than just stuff that's called Star Wars something. There's all sorts of different stuff. So all throughout my library, all sorts of Star Wars things. And like I said, I hope to God I have not forgotten to show you anything. So anyway, let's get right down to it and take a look at hopefully my entire Star Wars collection. So first thing I'm going to show you here is some actual Star Wars movie stuff, some things that are just Star Wars related. First thing here being Thumb Wars, the Phantom Cuticle, this year being the Steve Odenkirk film from the Thumb series. Pretty darn funny, probably my favorite of all the Thumb movies. I really enjoy this one. I certainly enjoy all the Thumb movies. They're ridiculous, they're goofy, they're just completely over the top, but they're a lot of fun. And this one here is definitely one I really enjoy. A lot of very funny moments in it. This is actually my first ever Thumb movie, the first one I had ever seen. Saw this on television. Thought it was pretty funny. Definitely had to get all the Thumb movies because of this one. So very cool. I would recommend checking this one out if you're into the Thumb movies, or if you're just a Star Wars fan. You might get a kick out of this. So pretty cool. Definitely enjoy this. Then we have Starweight. This is a fantastic documentary that I've watched a number of times already. It's something about a bunch of hardcore, just die-hard Star Wars fanboys hanging out, waiting in line to get tickets and see The Phantom Menace. So pretty cool. Hopefully they weren't let too down. I know a lot of people did not like Phantom Menace. I love the movie. I have nothing wrong with the Star Wars trilogy. The Star Wars prequel trilogy. I have nothing wrong with the movies. I actually enjoy them. I'll talk more about that later, but I like them. So hopefully people weren't too let down by waiting in line for days and days and days and days and days to get these tickets and then see the movie. But again, great documentary all about these just hardcore Star Wars fanboys and fangirls waiting in line for just days upon days upon days for these tickets and just everything, all the crazy wackiness that ensues. Of course, like always, this documentary, it paints people in a certain light on purpose. It's the way these documentaries go. These documentaries, the people who make these, they know it's entertaining. They know that you're expecting to see diehard geeks and nerds and people and doing nerdy things and talking about nerdy stuff. They know you expect that, and that's what they give you here. You're not going to see a documentary like this and see people just acting normal like you and me, just everyday Joe's just not being all wacky and zany and nerdy. No, you're not going to see that. They're going to show you the nerdy guys. They're going to show you the diehard nerds. They're going to show you the guys building the lightsabers. They're going to show you the people playing homemade Star Wars games, stuff like that. That's what they're going to show you, because that's what the makers of this film know you're expecting, and that's what they're going to give you. So it is what it is, but it's still a great documentary. I love this one. Like I said, I've seen it a number of times, and I'll watch it hundreds of more. It's a great documentary. Check it out. And then we have, of course, Robot Chicken. Star Wars Robot Chicken. This year being 1, 2, and 3. So episodes 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. I really do enjoy the Robot Chicken Star Wars episodes. Very funny. I mean, the first one is really good, and then they kind of go a little bit downhill from there. I mean, first one's great. Extremely funny. Great skits. Second one, some of the skits get a little hit or miss. They're all pretty funny, but there's a few stinkers. And the third one, still enjoyable, but a lot more, I'd say, stinkers than there are winners in this one. Only because I think they just run out of material. They kind of shot their load in the first one. They just got all their best jokes out in this, and they're like, oh, let's do 2 more. And they were kind of like, all right, we got to come up with jokes. Let's see. We did our best jokes here. Now we got to come up with some really good stuff for this. So like I said, they do kind of get worse as they go along, but that's not to say they're not all funny. They're definitely all worth checking out, but especially the first one. I'd recommend, if you haven't seen any of these and you want to at least see one of them, check out the first one, but I'd recommend all three of them. They're great. And then, of course, we have the Laugh It Up Fuzzball, the Family Guy trilogy. This year coming with all three. This is Blu-ray, by the way. All three Family Guy Star Wars episodes. We have Family Guy Presents Blue Harvest, Family Guy Something 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 Dark Side, and Family Guy It's a Trap. So all on Blu-ray. Pretty cool set. I got this for like dirt cheap a while back. I actually had all these movies already. And then I found this box set for like super, super cheap. And ended up picking this up because I just thought it was really cool. So great looking box set. There's a Darth Stewie on the front and all the rest of our characters in the back. Nice and shiny. Cool box set. And very funny. I really enjoy these. And I would say almost like Robot Chicken again, where the first one's really good and they get a little bit worse as they go along. But they're a bit stronger. I would say these are actually stronger than the Robot Chicken ones, if you ask me. They stay continuously funny. More so than the Robot Chicken one. So another great series. Loved all three of these TV specials. They were great. And then we have some Lego Star Wars. First one here being the Padawan Menace. This is great. Really enjoy it. I love the young Han Solo right there, or Ian as he's called in this one. Very good CGI animated Lego Star Wars movie. Very cool. And then we have The Empire Strikes Out. Comes with a cool Darth Vader, Lego Darth Vader character there. Very awesome. And this one's pretty decent. Although, as you can see, there's like, Darth Maul and Darth Vader. They're like fighting together at times. And you don't go into these expecting correct continuity in the Star Wars universe. You're not going to get that. If you're a nerd for that type of thing, you might not want to watch these because you're going to get continuity that's really all off the place. Or they don't follow. They follow some things here and there, but these are spoofs. They're goofs. They're just gonna throw things in where they feel it's needed. So you're not gonna get like true Star Wars. The true Star Wars story. You're gonna get something a bit made up and a bit goofy, but they're fun to watch. I would recommend it. And then I have Lego Star Wars: The Yoda Chronicles, The Phantom Clone, and Menace of the Sith. Two more great TV specials. In fact, they're doing a whole bunch of these TV specials. I think there were like 2 other ones that just recently aired. So very cool. Hope to keep doing these. Pretty funny. I enjoy all the Lego movies I have. They're really funny. I just, they're goofy, they're wacky, but they're definitely very enjoyable. So I recommend all the Star Wars Lego movies. They're great. I recommend all the Lego movies. And this is pretty interesting. A bit short and not all that exciting, but we have R2-D2 Beneath the Dome. This is like a behind this, what's it called? Why am I forgetting what it's called? Like the behind the music, or I think that's what it is. It's like behind the music, but it's R2-D2. So it's pretty funny. It talks all about his life. Obviously, this is all completely made up. It shows them, hobnobbing with certain characters. I mean, there's Genie and Ringo Starr and stuff like that. So it's pretty goofy. But it is enjoyable. It's fun to watch. Kind of what if R2-D2 was a real robot, or a real person, really had thoughts and was a real person or robot droid, whatever you want to call it. So pretty funny. Like I said, not very long. I don't even see it. Okay, 20 minutes. That's it. 20 minutes long. So pretty short. Gets right to the point. It's over before you know it. But still a pretty cool little DVD. But probably just should have been a special feature. All right. So now onto the actual movies. First thing I'm going to start off here is some of the oldest stuff I have. So we're going to go with CED, capacitance electronic disc. We have Star Wars. Look at that great artwork. Love CDs. This one here being in stereo. You know that because it's blue. If it was white, it'd be a mono. So very, very awesome. Star Wars is great. Very cool to have the CED of that. And then we have The Empire Strikes Back, also in mono. Oh, I'm sorry, in stereo, not in mono, in stereo. So very awesome. Again, great artwork there in the CED. And then unfortunately, I do not have the third movie. I do not have why am I drawing a blank now? And yeah, I do not have Return of the Jedi. Wow, I'm going nuts. I'm looking at all of my Star Wars stuff. My brain's not working. I do not have Return of the Jedi on CED, unfortunately. So I still need to get Return of the Jedi, and then I'll have the original trilogy on CED, and that'll be great. But as of right now, I don't. But then on Laserdisc, and these are great. I love these. I have Star Wars, this here being from the special widescreen edition release. Again, great artwork, very cool. And I'll take these out of the plastic actually, because I believe, do these open up? Yes, they do. So these are going to open up and you get some great artwork inside. Very cool. These are really nice releases. And then we have The Empire Strikes Back. Again, great artwork and more great artwork inside. And then unfortunately, once again, no Return of the Jedi. Do not have Return of the Jedi in these special widescreen edition releases on Laserdisc. I still need to get that one. I don't know why Return of the Jedi is so hard for me to find, but apparently it is. But not to worry, because I do have the Star Wars Trilogy, the Definitive Collection Laserdisc set. Look at this. This here's one of the pride and joys of my collection. Got this for a decent price off a guy on Craigslist. This is just so nice looking. I love this set. And we'll open it up. It's even cool. It opens up. Like it's so cool. And we have this really awesome, where is it? There it is. Really awesome Star Wars book here. This is George Lucas, the creative impulse. Look at that. TIE fighter on the front there, an X-Wing fighting. A lot of cool stuff in here. Great book this thing comes with. That's just awesome. I love that artwork on the front. Very cool. And then it comes with the movies. We have Star Wars. I love these simple black this simple black artwork. It's really cool, especially for the Laserdisc. It's just really neat looking. This is the widescreen collector's edition. Very cool. And the Empire Strikes Back. And of course, Return of the Jedi. So I do have Return of the Jedi on Laserdisc. It's just only within my my definitive collection release. And then we also get the Star Wars what is this? Definitive Collector's Edition release. I don't know. Booklet page thing. I don't know what this is. What is this? I never even looked at this. Okay, it just tells you about the different chapters. So it tells you a little bit about the movies, and it tells you all about the chapters and the special special features on each one of the discs. So that's pretty cool. And there are a lot of special features on here. There's commentary, all kinds of things like that, behind the scenes stuff. It's pretty cool. So very cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome release. Again, one of my pride and joys of my collection. I love this, especially since I'm a big Laserdisc fan. All right, so from there, I guess I'm going to talk about these next. We have my beta. And once again, missing Return of the Jedi, but I do have Star Wars. And I have Empire Strikes Back, but no Return of the Jedi on beta. I don't know why I can't find Return of the Jedi on, like, anything. I mean, I need a CD. I need the special widescreen edition, special edition Laserdisc release. I need the beta tape, too. So, anyway, at least I have the first two movies on beta. That's cool. All right, so now into VHS. So first thing I have here is The Making of Star Wars. Pretty cool release. I'm not sure what this is part of. I saw somebody recently post on Instagram about having to send away cereal box tops to get this. I don't know if that's the only way you could get it. I don't know. I'm not sure what the story behind this release is, but really cool documentary. Very interesting. Now, even better documentary is From Star Wars to Jedi, The Making of a Saga, which I have 2 different releases of. Very, very awesome. Love both of the artwork on this. Is there a date on these? Yes, this one is from 1989, and this one is from 1992. So, same exact documentary, but 2 different releases of it. Very cool. Again, this is a great one. This is a really good documentary. I highly recommend it. And then we have Star Wars Animated Classics, Droids, and Ewoks. Unfortunately, my Ewoks has a broken case. Need to fix that, but very cool. Both these come with 2. I guess these only come with 1 episode each. Yes, it looks like these only come with 1 episode each. I think it only mentions 1 episode. This one coming with the Haunted Village, and this one coming with the Pirates and the Prince. So very cool. I love just these VHS releases and how they look. Nice clamshells, cool artwork, very awesome releases. And now onto the movies. We have the Star Wars Trilogy set here, which is also really, really cool looking. And this comes off. And you get some more great artwork inside. And of course, all 3 movies right there. And this even opens up there. Very awesome. Neat little flaps. I think there's one on this side too. That is very cool. And you got all 3 movies here with great artwork on these too. Really nice artwork. They look great. Alright, and then we have something very similar to that. We have the 3 movies here with very similar artwork, but the artwork on this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different on the back. I think even the front, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check that. Now, I guess the artwork on the front is pretty much the same. I don't really see much of a difference, but the artwork on the back, that's where things get a little different, as you can see. So, do I really need both of these releases? Not necessarily, but I do just enjoy the fact that it's a little different. So, I have these, are in like pristine condition too. I got these for a great price and in great shape, so definitely had to pick these up, and just something else for the Star Wars collection. And then we have the Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition release, still factory sealed in this great gold box. And if I'm not mistaken, the gold box means this is full screen and not widescreen. It doesn't mention on here, but I do believe that if I'm not mistaken. But still very cool. And again, nice gold box and still factory seal. I got this at a church like rummage sale or something like that a few years back for like $1 or something. Really cool release. Very awesome. I just keep it sealed because I think it's really nice looking. And wow, hold on a sec before everything falls over here. I am definitely running out of room. Alright, and then we have my Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace widescreen video collector's edition release. This is also really cool. It comes in this nice box here. Flips open. You got some artwork inside. You get some film cells. Really cool. That's awesome. You even have the Art of Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace book. All kinds of nice stuff in there. And then, of course, you have the widescreen VHS tape. Also really cool. And look, you can get get a $3 check by mail, I guess, if you buy Pepsi or Tostitos along with your movie. Weird. But anyway, so very cool release. I love this. I got this at a flea market like a year or two ago. It was just really cool. I love this for collecting reasons. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the only one they released. I'm not sure if episode 2 and 3 were released in one of these sets. I don't think they were. So very cool to have this really sweet VHS special edition release. It's just really cool looking. Alright, and then we have the Star Wars Trilogy on VCD. Yes, video CD. This is really cool. This is probably my favorite. Actually, I have to definitely say this is my favorite of all my VCD releases. I got some cool Disney ones and stuff, but this one here, by far my favorite, because it comes in this sweet box, which unfortunately it's got a little crush damage to it, but whatever. Very cool. Looks fantastic. And then you have all the movies. Grab these out here. Even got some artwork inside too. The sweet TIE Fighter. Awesome. And ooh, it actually continues on. That is great. So some effort actually put in this release, which is one of the things I really enjoy about this. So we have all 3 movies right here, all on VCD, video CD. All these have pretty cool, like disc art too, which is really nice. They all look great. So again, that's one of the things I really enjoy about this release is the fact that effort was put into this. And when it comes to video CDs, effort's not usually something you see a lot. VCDs, they're a poor man's DVD in most countries, and they kind of just pop those things out. They usually look pretty crappy. Artwork's usually not so good on them, usually in cases that fall right apart. This had time, this had effort put into it. This is a really cool VCD release. So then we have my Star Wars Trilogy. I don't guess it's not special edition or anything like that, but just regular kind of widescreen release here. Very cool. The reason why I bought this is because these are the limited edition releases that come with both the original theatrical cut and the special edition cuts on them. These are 2 discs. Yes, they are. Very awesome. Like I said, there's the original and the special edition on here. Now the excuse me. The only downfall is that the original theatrical cuts are they're letterbox. They're the widescreen, but they're letterbox. They're non-anamorphic. So unfortunately, from what I've been told, these are simply just the Laserdisc transfers. So I mean, you're gonna get them in a little bit better quality, which is nice, but it's basically just like watching the Laserdisc, just a little bit better quality. That's all you're really getting. So unfortunately, they didn't really put a lot. I think there was more effort put into this release, which these are the special edition releases too. These aren't the original theatrical cuts. So I think there's more effort put in that VCD release than these, unfortunately, but they do come with a nice bunch of special features, which is really cool. And it is nice to have the original theatrical cuts, at least on DVD, even though they could have made them anamorphic, and they could have, made this a much better release and not pissed off fans. So hopefully someday we'll get a really nice, I'm hoping you get a really nice Blu-ray release of the original theatrical cuts. I hope. Maybe. Someday. Possibly. And then we have the other Star Wars trilogy set I have here, which I also think is really cool, in this nice silver case. And I like the artwork for all these too. They look very nice. And then, of course, we have this really cool bonus DVD, which there's a lot of really nice stuff in here as well. Great special features on there. So, cool set. Definitely have to have this in my collection. And then, of course, we had episode 1, 2, and 3, the widescreen releases. Also very awesome. I love the artwork for these too. If I ever get different releases on DVD, I don't care. I'm just going to keep these. I just really like the artwork. I like these are the 2-disc special edition releases. These are cool. I really dig these. And like I said, I actually enjoy all 3 of these films. A lot of people do not like them. I think those people are crazy. I like these movies. They're great. I like all 6 Star Wars, and I say bring it on. I want to see the next 3. Then we have the Star Wars Clone Wars Volume 1 and Volume 2. Love this Cartoon Network series, mini-series. It was great. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It's done by the same people who did Samurai Jack. And if you've seen Samurai Jack, you know what I'm talking about. Samurai Jack is fantastic, and this was no different. I love watching this. See how many episodes there were? Doesn't seem so. I don't know how many episodes this was in. I don't think it was 2. I think it was a few episodes. But still, very awesome. A bunch of special features on here as well. Great releases. If you haven't seen this miniseries, check it out. It's fantastic. And then I do have Star Wars Animated Adventures Droids. Also have this on DVD as well. But this one comes with two episodes. We have The Pirates and the Prince, which I also had on VHS. And it comes with Treasure of the Hidden Planet. So just the cool DVD release of this. And then, of course, we have the Star Wars Ewok Adventures, which comes with the Caravan of Courage and the Battle of Endor. Of course, I have these. These are pretty cheesy and pretty bad, but you gotta have it if you're a Star Wars fan. But yeah, these are pretty ridiculously cheeseball, but gotta love them. And then we have the Star Wars Complete Saga Blu-ray release. This is a great release, with the exception of the fact I don't have the discs. The discs are actually behind me because stupid sleeves. It's a thing Fox keeps doing. They keep sticking their stuff in sleeves. Stop doing that. It scratches the discs. I hate it. So I took them all out and put them in their own cases to protect them. But great artwork, as you can see. Very cool release. I'd say the only downfall of this is the fact that, boasts having a boatload of special features, and it does. I mean, it had hours worth of special features and some really cool ones, but I was almost expecting more. There's like 3 special feature discs, and I was expecting more. I thought, I don't know, I just thought we were going to get like every behind the scenes, every documentary that I've ever seen before. We get some of them and a whole bunch of new stuff. Again, it's really cool. A lot of really new cool new stuff, but unfortunately I was expecting some of the old documentaries, especially some of the ones I had on VHS and stuff. I was hoping they'd be on here. Unfortunately, they were not, but still a very cool release. They look great in high definition. This is definitely something Star Wars fans gotta have, but only the special edition releases, not the original theatrical cuts. And then the last of the movies, of course, I have is Star Wars The Clone Wars. Remember when this came out, I thought, well, they already did the miniseries. Why do we need to see the Clone Wars again? But this is a great movie. I really enjoy this one. All CGI animated, but very enjoyable. I actually haven't seen this enough times. I've seen this like 3 times. I need to see it a lot more than that. I do usually like to throw it in when I'm watching all the Star Wars films. I like to throw this one in where it belongs, but the past couple times I've actually skipped over this, which I shouldn't have done. Really should have rewatched this. So great movie. I'd recommend it again if you're a Star Wars fan, but if you're a Star Wars fan, I'm sure you already have this and you've seen it. And then last, but finally not least, are my Star Wars soundtracks. We have the soundtrack to Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, and Clone Wars. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the original trilogy soundtracks. I really want to get them. I'm very interested in picking those up. Hopefully I'll get them sometime soon. And there's a cool box set out there with all three soundtracks in together. I would love to have that, but I just want the soundtracks in general. Whether in the box set, separate, I don't care. I want to get them. So hopefully someday I'll pick them up and have all the soundtracks, all the movies. That'd be great. But these are the 4 I have right now, and that's it. So there you go, guys. That was my Star Wars trilogy. I'm pretty sure that's everything my Star Wars trilogy. It is very late. Sorry. This is my Star Wars collection. That's what I meant to tell you. And hopefully this is everything. I really hope so, because like I said, I trying to pick through everything. I was forgetting stuff, and even that, right as I sat down, I remembered, oh crap, there's some stuff I had actually forgot. But hopefully this is it. So a nice big collection. There's still plenty more I need to get, especially when it comes to Return of the Jedi, which I need to get on a lot of different formats yet. CD, I have the Laserdisc in the box set, but I need to get the separate Laserdisc release. I need to get it on beta, so really need to get those eventually. But for right now, I think I have a pretty nice collection, and I continue to just keep it growing. Every time I come across a really cool Star Wars release, I definitely want to pick it up. I really want to get the where is it here? Here we go. I had the original trilogy set, but they also released the prequel trilogy set in something very similar to this. I think it's like red. I don't know if it's Darth Maul or who's on, I forget. But it's a very cool looking set, and I kind of kicked myself for not buying both of them. I didn't buy both of them initially because I just really wanted this one for the theatrical cuts. That's why I wanted this. But I got this for like a really good price, and I could have got the other one for a really good price too, but I passed on it. Kind of wish I'd have them both, just to put them side by side. So I am on the lookout for the prequel trilogy in this set as well. So hopefully I'll get that. So a lot of stuff I still want to pick up, and hopefully over the years I'll grab a lot more. My Star Wars collection will continue to grow, and who knows, maybe in a year from now I can do another Star Wars Day recap of my entire collection. So anyway, guys, that is it. So like I said, very late. Sorry if I stumbled around here, but hopefully I did a good job. So anyway, guys, that is it. So like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. And if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, head on over there, click on the shop tab, purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker or a Cinema Sickness bun. I would really appreciate the support. And of course, look around while you're there. A lot more to see than just these videos. A lot going on with Team Sickness as well. And may the 4th be with you. See you guys.